He cannot
three.
move.
There we go.
There was a fourth
Okay. No, there we go. I got it. I got it. I got it. I got
right
it.
up the field, and he
Oh boy, you know.
he got like 5 yards, 6 yards. Easy.
Yeah, delete the message.
do it.
Hello, everybody. Mark Holmes
He-
here, and as
couple times
always,
the pocket's
I want to thank
closing.
you all for
One time
watching,
he-
commenting, subscribing, and being
batted the
part
guy's
of the
arm
Jobu
off of his
Sports
shirt.
Report.
And
Without you
and
guys,
he just stood
there
there
we go.
and threw it
You know what,
instead of
Philly?
just moving, get out of the pocket like he normally would do. I don't know what's going on.
All right.
But if
You know what? What the hell is going on around here? Okay, let me try that one more time.
What the hell's going on out here?
I apologize, everybody. It's been one of them days. You would have thought this was the Dallas Cowboys first half. You know, the first quarter, the first 8 minutes of the game. I just literally had I had the Tony Pollard fumble. Okay, they picked it back up. I had the Dak Prescott strip sack fumble. I had the Zeke Elliott fumble and the Zeke Elliott fumble. And now it's time to turn this mother humper around. Hello, everybody. Mark Holmes here, of course, with my buddy E2 Blue. What's up, E2? What it do? You got to get a little closer to the mic, man. And hold it. Here we go. Can you tap it? Did you tap it? Did you plug it in? I thought that was the right one. Okay, we're having all kinds of technical difficulties tonight. Oh yeah, turn the volume up on the back because I turned it way down. Let me see. Okay, wait a minute. Wait, E2, tap it again. There we go. There we go. Tap it. Tap it.
Tap that
it.
thing.
Tap it. Man, wait. Still interference with the
Gallup's
mic.
ass tap the ground.
All right, man. Broke. Yeah. Hey, Ed Harth. Ed, you're right. Broke ass media in full effect. Broke ass media. Okay. Forgive me. I was working today. Okay. You know, I do have a day job. Okay, believe it or not, I am the guy who cooks the chicken wings, that does the technical, that has to run the board, has to host the show. Okay, got to do everything up in here. Mike J, thank you very much.
With the
And my dog, my wife's dog, Simba. You guys remember Simba? You know, Simba comes down here and shows his ass. And unfortunately, like clockwork, every 2 years, he ends up having discs that explode. So my wife calls at like 3 o'clock and said, we got to get him down to Charlottesville. Static on the mic? There's static on. Oh, I know why. Let me.
Tap. Yeah.
Turn those off. There we go. That should take care of the static. I'm sorry. Should I try and restart this? Should I try and restart over?
Ask the fans what they think.
Fans, should I try and start over? Man, this is bad. This is. I literally got home. How long? What time was it? I got here.
8:28.
Was it 8:28? 8:28, and it was like I got to turn up everything. My alien decided to go. You know, like the Men in Black were coming to get him. He disappeared on me, and you know, it was just bad. It's just bad. So let me double check and make sure. Is the static gone? Is the static gone? E2, mic check.
Mic check.
Okay, all right, we got E2. So he's got to get surgery tomorrow, and I ended up driving about 240 miles straight through, dropped him off there for 30 minutes and up the road, and then I stopped off at McDonald's and got some nasty. I mean, I was like, man, you know, I can't wait to get a filet fish sandwich. That shit was so rubbery and old. It was like, how y'all gonna do this to me? But anyway,
It probably was just that particular one.
yeah, it was. It was just. I mean, I ain't had McDonald's in like
because not
6
all
months.
McDonald's are bad. It's just certain ones.
Well, yeah, that was one in Charlottesville. All right, so wake up. Look,
like
everybody's like,
Stadium.
wake up. Huh?
Like that Las Vegas Raiders Stadium.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, what's the score right now?
I have no idea, but
Oh,
there's
there
some
we
good
go.
news.
What good news? Michael says he's got good news.
They said that what's his name? What's the quarterback?
They're still
Brees broke one of
static?
his records before.
Wait,
the
wait.
game just started.
No, it couldn't have.
Are you sure they're still static? Oh, hold it. They're saying they're hearing static. Are you hearing static on it?
Is it on my mic or your mic?
No, I'm not getting any static.
What up, Kid Mega?
Hold up. Because, see, that's somebody could be playing with me.
I turned on the live feed.
I thought it started at 8:20.
Maybe it didn't.
Okay. E2, can you carry on the conversation while I try and check out and make
Yeah,
sure
I got
everything's
it.
working on?
This is the first time they had a
Shout out to
game.
everybody in the chat, all the moderators, Crystal May, Joseph Heatherly, what it do? PC76, Mike J,
Nope, the game just
Thomas
started.
Garrett, what's going on? Anita Taylor, how you doing? Lola,
Lola.
what up, Doomsday? Cowboys up north.
That shot might be behind. I don't know. Oh, it is behind.
Stuart Morrison, what's going on, brother?
Stewart's, my wife's fantasy football team didn't do too good.
He said a little cracking.
Little crack-a-lackin'?
Hey, but not bad.
Okay, just a little
Hey,
static.
but your football team did good this weekend.
Okay.
My dad's did.
Do I get a shout out? Dallas Cowboy 0404, you do get a shout out for being a tailgate member. We appreciate you,
Yeah.
bro.
So I must have broke it last week when it's on the highlight.
Okay, so I can't get like anything to work tonight. This
What
is
up, Colin?
crazy.
Chris Wise,
I'm trying to. It might be your mic. Let me see.
You want me to turn the game down?
Do I get a shout out?
Dallas?
I don't hear no static. 0404, you do get a shout out for being a tailgate member. We appreciate you, bro.
Is it my mic?
It might be a little crack. I can't get like anything to work tonight. I mean, not enough to pop us that. Okay, let me see if it's because it might be moving that mic too many times. Let me see if it's that. Turn the gain back down on it. Okay, just yeah, because it only needs to be up just a little bit. Okay. I mean, not enough to pop us that.
Is that better?
Better now? Okay, so let me see.
I had to turn the game down.
Actually, I think you. Let me turn it. Okay, talk again, E2.
Hello.
Okay, let's see. Let's see if that's it, because I think I probably had you up too loud.
Turn on the light.
It's cracking, Mark.
It's cracking like packing.
All right, let's see. I think that's it now.
Is that good? Better now? Okay, so. Sound like you frying fish. What? I had to turn the game down.
Yeah, you're clear. Okay, I think that's it.
It was my mic.
Yeah, because I didn't have time to do a mic check. Okay, so now we've wasted the first 20 minutes of the show. Hello, everybody. Mark Holmes here, of course,
Crystal
with
May.
E2 Blue in the house. And as always, Juan Cruz, everybody who just donated is going to be entered into our drawing for our Dak Prescott, our record-breaking Dak Prescott. And anybody who has anything to say about my quarterback can kiss my high yellow Michael Gallup. Okay, all right. You can kiss my high yellow Michael Gallup, okay? Because Dak Prescott, you know what they always say about Dak Prescott. You know, Dak Prescott, he's a good quarterback, but you know he's got to have everything perfect, right, to win. Yeah. He can't put a team on his back and elevate him. Isn't that what they say?
That's what they said.
That's what they say all the time, and I say that's a bunch of crap.
It is.
I honestly say that's a bunch of crap because I saw Dak Prescott without the best offensive line of football. We can't say that was the best offensive line of football, can we? We can't. Can we say that?
No, we cannot.
I don't think we can say that. I think that offensive line stunk to high heaven. Would you agree with me?
I'll be honest with you. It wasn't as bad as it could have been.
Well, here's what's interesting. Go ahead.
And I'll tell you why. Brandon Knight actually didn't have a bad game. You didn't hear his name being called to me, much in the game, which is a good thing for offensive linemen. So which means that he held up his side the best way he could. Terrence Steele, for a guy that's an undrafted free agent, like I said, from a standpoint of he obviously is not Lyle Collins, of course, but. You're asking an undrafted free agent, first time playing in the league, offensive line, to come and play against the best pass rushers in the league. Good luck with that.
Wait a minute, we're talking about Atlanta Falcons?
I'm just talking about from Aaron Donald and Michael Brockers last week to Tack McKinley this week. I mean, it's still a lot for a young undrafted person coming into the league. Like, you know, I'm looking at it from a player standpoint.
Okay.
White Bass?
If you say so, but I'm sitting here thinking that Steele.
He wasn't Chaz Green.
It looked like Chaz Green a couple of times.
There we go. Got the other camera. All right, so we're getting back on track. What's up, Q, Miss Anita, Dallas Cowboy for Life? Shout out for you being a tailgate member, working on your stuff. Damian Cook, how you doing? Eileen Ritter, what's up? Jesse, how you doing? Dan the Man Cunningham. Hit those super chat marks. You get lots of them. Well, shout out. I'm sorry, I messed up, man. Like I said,
I got all of them.
See, that's why we got E2 Blue, because he's here taking care of business. I was on the road. I got back. Computer just decided to act crazy and everything else, and it just didn't have enough. There's an echo. There's an echo. There's an echo. Okay, you're just going to have to put up with it tonight. I'm just sorry. You're going to have to just put up with any echo that you might get or whatever. I'm going to have to go through and check out all the system a little bit later, okay?
Juan says you're the man, Mark.
All right, so you thought that they did okay. The first half, they were looking kind of rough there. Because
it was rough. It was rough. The first and fourth. But they settled in a little bit after a while. Well, especially after Dak Prescott got hurt. That was the saving grace for him.
Okay.
Eileen Ritter. With the
Oh,
super
that's you. I got you. It's that microphone on that camera. Hold up. Got you. It's on E2's webcam. Bam. Okay. There we go. We turned it off. That should take care of it. All right. Hopefully I got it. Man, see, this is one of those things that I'm one of those people that, people make fun of me when I drink my coffee in the morning and I say, hello, friends, Mark Holmes here. I have to get into a rhythm. And you saw E2, I was not in that rhythm at all.
No.
And it just threw me for a loop. All right, so you think we did okay? Because, see, Stephen Jones was asked today about if they were looking at signing a tackle. They're saying hopefully, they have hope that Tyler Smith will be back next week. Of course, Lyle Collins, let's hope he's got his behind together and he'll be in shape after the Seattle game and will end up playing well, right?
Yeah.
So we got that hope. So it's possible that they don't need him, that they're looking at and saying, okay, we can get through it. So are you scared? Did you watch any of the game last night? The Seattle? No, you were skating, weren't you?
I was at the rink, but they had it on in the TVs at the rinks. I saw a little bit.
So here's where
I saw
people,
Seattle pulled it out
we have a lot of people that always say, stop blaming the coaching, right?
Yeah.
Stop blaming the coaching. I'm going to ask you this. Did you see New England being in a better quarterback position, getting rid of Tom Brady and bringing in Cam Newton?
No, because they're actually doing fine without him.
They had a chance to win that game in the end.
Yeah.
It was Cam Newton running and got shot, 2 yards short of the end zone.
Raymond.
But here's what's amazing is Cam Newton, who a guy that nobody really thought much of, right?
Yeah.
Everybody basically said, oh, man, Cam Newton's washed up his shoulder and everything else. Cam Newton threw for more yards last night on the road in Seattle than he has since 2011.
Yes.
And knowing that he was an MVP in, 2015?
Yeah.
New England's coach, Bill Belichick, makes a difference. He knows how to take guys and make them better. Because you're now looking at Tom Brady. They got the victory yesterday, but you're looking at Tom Brady. Is Tom Brady really that great a quarterback? Was it because of Tom Brady or was it because of Bill Belichick?
Let's see more of the season. And
I'm just kind of pointing it out.
Because it's still kind of early to kind of make that determination right now.
Well, and I kind of said that to me, Tom Brady had been going downhill quite a bit. Now they're looking at the numbers and they're saying, well, the last 10 games of Tom Brady's has not been really, really good. And I'm sorry, a guy who's 42 years old, you were thinking that he's more than what a 42-year-old man could be. I mean, let's think of it this way. I'm only 12 years older than Tom Brady. That's old. That's old. So maybe coaching does have a difference. Now, coaching on our side, we had people by halftime that were saying, bring back Jason Garrett on Twitter. Jason Garrett was trending on Twitter. So after seeing Mike McCarthy coaching and all that, do you now have questions in coaching?
Again, and I'm going to tell you like I've been saying since Jump Street, and Mike McCarthy also said in his interview too, he's still learning his players. He's still getting acclimated with the team, still getting acclimated with everything. It's a lot that changed on this team since last season. And again, because of the off season, because of no like again, the NFLPA talking about they wanted to get rid of preseason games, like indefinitely. But understand how important preseason games are. Seeing what's transpiring right now with all these injuries and things of that nature. Like, I mean, just the time with your team matters.
Mm-hmm.
You're talking about 3 weeks of training camp and then trying to implement a whole new system and a game plan. It doesn't. You don't have the time to do all that. And then you're evaluating talent to cut your roster down to 53-man roster. People don't understand like how much it takes to do all of that. So again, I think that this team, again, the season is a marathon, not a race.
Mm-hmm.
So this is kind of our preseason right now. But if you see what the Cowboys are doing with these, how they played from
Shout
the
out,
Rams
Miss Anita.
game to this game, how they're getting better and better every week.
Yeah, well, they got better and better from the first half to the second half.
Right.
But let's make
minus the fumbles. If they played in the first half like they did in the second half, they actually probably would have dominated the Falcons.
VZP 1946 says, I don't believe in McCarthy. Well, here's the thing that I think actually hurts football, because as you're seeing, guys that are getting jacked up for loss of the season.
The same thing about Ron Rivera. It's the same thing. Like, these coaches are new to these teams. It takes time. I'm trying to tell you guys.
Mike McCarthy looked lost the first 3
I don't know. He didn't look lost. No. The team looked lost.
He
looked focused on the field.
That
You know
was
what?
player execution.
I will take him looking out at the field and looking like he's thinking then.
Yeah, then all that clapping.
Okay, instead of that, you know what? No. And we ended up taking
and
Jason Garrett for 10.
We lose.
Well, he might have been smiling behind the mask. We just don't know.
No.
But here's the thing that I think has been lost that people don't seem to understand. When you played high school football and I played high school football, we had 2-a-days.
Yes.
And a special team practice that was padded in between.
Yes.
We were hitting for like 4 weeks, and we had our preseason games and everything else.
Yeah.
To me, your body gets ready and gets up to that full speed. We were tackling in practice, okay? We were doing Tennessee drills.
Yeah.
We're doing one-on-ones. We are hitting and hitting and hitting. And I don't remember that many players getting lost for the season. Now, we are going through, because the NFLPA and the NFL had, in 2011, when they first redid the collective bargaining agreement, one of the kiddies they threw to the players was a shortened off season and less padded practices. You could no longer tackle a guy to the ground.
Yeah.
Well, the problem is it's like training for NASCAR. Are you going to train for a NASCAR race and you can't drive over 60? And then come Sunday, you're going to drive 220 miles an hour?
Right.
You don't have that speed. You're going to crash.
Yeah.
And to me, that's part of the problem of, now there's only 14 padded practices, not just because of COVID. That is in the going forward. And now we're talking about only 2
they're not tackling to the ground. These guys did, before the season started, they didn't tackle since last season. And we didn't go to the playoffs. Remember that.
Right.
So it was even longer for our team.
So yeah, and so I think that's the problem. And that's where you're seeing so many guys that are going out. Barkley is gone. You saw now Garoppolo's injured. Luck is hurt.
Barr from the Vikings.
Drew Luck is hurt from, and the
Nick
wide
Bosa.
Was it Christian Kirk? Is it Christian Kirk from Denver? He blew out his knee. I think
Drew Lock, the quarterback.
Drew Lock didn't blow. He's hurt. He's going to be out for extended time. He's hurt as well. But you're seeing a lot of named players. I mean, Von Miller got hurt in preseason.
It's all ACL, Achilles, and hamstring.
Hamstrings, groin.
It's all the same shit.
Right. Soft tissue injuries that the body is just not ready to go for this full-blown season. And so this season, more than anything else, may be all about who can be healthiest the longest.
Right.
And we may actually be lucky that we'll be getting Tyron Smith back and Lyle Collins. And we haven't had, other than Emerson Griffin and Blake Jarwin, those major injuries to key players. Now, I'm surprised. I am pleasantly surprised by one Dalton Schultz and Bell. Was it Blake Bell?
Blake Bell.
Wait, we got 122 yards of receiving yards out of our tight ends.
What about Leighton Vander Esch?
Well, but he'll be back in 6 weeks. 5 weeks.
Are you sure about that neck?
I think
Possibly.
that they need to go ahead and let him stay out for the whole season.
Because of that neck.
Because when you're dealing
It's
with
a collarbone.
issue
No,
like
it's not neck. It's collarbone. It's collarbone.
Oh, okay.
They said it's nothing to do with the neck. It's straight up collarbone.
That sounds like Tony Romo right there. I'm sorry, but he's like college.
You still don't
Okay,
want to. You still don't
so
wanna
you're gonna
rush
put him in
though.
bubble? What do you put him in bubble? Listen,
rush him
if he's
back.
gonna get hurt, he's gonna get hurt. You gotta play him. I mean, what are you gonna do? So, okay, we're not gonna play you again for another
But
year.
the caveat of that, Joe Thomas came in and played it lights out.
Joe Thomas played well. Now, a lot of people are getting on Alden Smith. Now, here's the thing about Alden Smith. Well, no, Alden Smith didn't have the game that he had the week before. I think he had 2 tackles, 3 assists. But here's what I'm going to say about Alden Smith. When you think about him not playing for, 5 years?
Yeah.
You think about the shortened off season?
Yeah.
He played his ass off on Sunday.
You know he was.
You know
sore
how
coming
sore
in.
that brother must have been on Monday?
Yeah.
He
But
mu-
he actually made some plays. Did you see that? And people don't watch the whole game. He actually made some plays. What was that one? It was that one third down stop that we had where they were running to the side. It was him.
Yeah.
And he was in there. He was talking. He was like, but he didn't play bad.
Well, well, Daniel said he's interested to see how the tight end's going to play throughout the season. Well, last week,
We talked about that confidence factor.
well,
right?
that he got,
I think they'll be all right.
he ended up the 2 drops the week before, and it might have been
He
one of those
wasn't ready
things.
for that.
Yeah.
Because he wasn't ready to start the game.
But I
Because
tell you what,
remember,
he was a
in there.
he was a heck of a weapon there.
Yeah.
And see that's the thing that's key is
You get anxious sometimes. Like if you ever play football or any sport, if you're not a starter, you come out there in the game, you're like, all right, I got to make a play. I got to make a play. If you come out and get too anxious.
wait. Shango turned on Dak in his live stream, then blamed the Dak haters. Okay, here's the thing. No, you know what? And that was the thing that people. You remember when everybody?
see
You remember when
Shango's
people?
live stream.
Well, I didn't either. But you remember when people were saying they were happy that Dak Prescott down on the goal line had to go out for a play, and then
Hold on, let me explain something. I don't know who this person is, but somebody came in my comments on my channel and said that
you know?
I was racist said that I said that I didn't want Dalton to come in there because he's white. When did I say that?
no, you know what? I'm going to tell you. Okay, you know what?
No, I
But the
was
thing-
making a comment on
D-Law is a no-show.
people wanting Dak to get hurt so
No.
Dalton could get in the
No,
game.
no,
Yeah,
no,
but-
That's what I said.
Dak, if you watch the interview, Dak Prescott wasn't hurt. The referee told him to go out for a play, get checked
You're
out,
supposed
and come
to.
back
That's
in
that's
just to make sure-
protocol.
just to make sure.
That's
But he
protocol.
was good.
You know what's
Right.
funny about
Good.
that? And
What's
this is
that?
why
That's
Dak
what
is
he
a
said.
warrior.
He said-
You went out for 2 plays for percussion
This
protocol,
get
winning the
checked.
10, came right back in and leaded your head, that
Into a
same
touchdown.
head, in
Right.
for
And see,
in for a
okay,
quarterback
so
sneak.
all you Andy Dalton fans, okay, I want you to understand something. Now listen to me. It's got nothing to do with skin color or anything like that. But see, take a look at the evolution of quarterback right now. Because what you may not have noticed is stationary quarterbacks, pocket quarterbacks are beginning to become passe because the offense is changing. Like look, Kyle Murray, like Michael just put it. Kyle Murray is able to move around the pocket, run, and use his legs. Russell Wilson is able to move around the pocket. Okay.
Kyler is happy that he's got
Hopkins.
out there.
But okay, how many? Okay, a straight up question here. Everybody who says Andy Dalton should be starting, how many just straight up pocket quarterbacks are really doing success? Are really great right now?
Say that one more time.
The just straight up pocket quarterbacks, guys that cannot use their legs at all. How many of them are doing really well right now?
Not many.
Tom Brady is struggling right now in Tampa Bay. He's not mobile.
Yeah.
Drew Brees, of course, is Drew Brees, but he still moves around the pocket, and he has, well, Michael Thomas is another one of those guys that's hurt too, but has Alvin Kamara and things like that, and a great offensive line. But he's one of the few that you could say, but he still scrambles some. There aren't, you look at Phillip Rivers right now with the Colts. Phillip Rivers can't move. You're not as effective. When you got a quarterback who can do what our quarterback... Now, understand this. Do you realize that there's been never, ever in 101 years a quarterback who's thrown for 300 yards and rushed for 3 touchdowns, and Dak Prescott did that in the second half of the game.
Yeah.
312 yards, 3 touchdowns. 450 yards, a touchdown pass, and 3 rushing touchdowns. Do you honestly believe that Andy Dalton is rushing for 3 touchdowns?
No.
Do you honestly believe that? I don't see it.
But
I don't see that.
But Andy Dalton is also not a bad quarterback.
He's not. I'm not saying he's not a bad quarterback.
On my channel when he first got signed, I was excited. I was like, wow, we finally got a backup.
Yes.
That if something happens to Dak, he could come in and win you a game.
Right. He's more than just a Band-Aid. He's
Yeah.
right.
Yeah.
But he's limited in comparison to what Dak Prescott can do.
Yeah, as far as the mobile part. But
Juan Cruz, that's my man. What's up? But and that's the thing that people don't seem to understand, that the game has evolved. That's why Lamar Jackson is so effective. Lamar Jackson is not the best of passers, but he is such a weapon that what happens is if you do play action with Lamar Jackson, if you're a D-back, you're worried about him running all the way, and so you're trying to step up, in which case I got an easy lob to a wide receiver.
You know what's funny?
What's that?
And when they said that Dak got that, I was actually surprised that Lamar Jackson didn't get that.
Yeah, all right. But Joseph Heather was like, why are we talking about Andy Dalton? Well, Joseph, we're talking about him because when Dak got hurt, it was like, great, now we got a real quarterback in there. And I was trying to point out the fact that, you be careful what you wish for, because you know how many people said, oh, I'd take Kirk Cousins over Dak Prescott. Kirk Cousins was like 11 out of 23 passes, 3 interceptions. He had 3 interceptions and only 11 completions for 111 yards.
I don't
right?
See, people in the chat are confused. I think they miss the whole point of us talking about it. We were talking about it because people were criticizing what happened in the game.
No, there were people that were happy that Dak.
People were saying that Dak came out of the game. That was the only reason why we were talking about that.
The referee told him to get out of the game.
But regardless, people were like, yeah, Dak's hurt. First of all, if Andy Dalton were in there playing, I wouldn't wish Andy Dalton to get hurt.
Why do you wish your quarterback to get hurt?
Exactly.
That I don't understand.
That's what bothers me there, that there's such a hate for Dak Prescott that literally you're hoping that he gets hurt because you just can't stand him. So that just kind of bothered me. Who said that it was great? I'm riding with Dak. Miss Anita. Andy Dalton is back up. Enough said. Gurley sucks.
So let me ask you a question, Mark.
What's that?
So since we're watching this whole Raider thing,
I can't see it.
So what do you? What level do you put Derek Carr?
Derek Carr. Okay, here's the interesting thing about Derek Carr, because Derek Carr, I think was it 2016? He was actually an MVP candidate, and a lot of people actually said, you know what, we should trade for Derek Carr because he'll be a cheaper option. You know the talking heads were saying that, right?
Yeah.
Let Dak walk because he's not worth the money that you're talking about paying him. Go ahead and trade for Derek Carr. Lord. You won't lose much with him. Derek Carr, average at best. What are they doing right now?
I agree.
It's at 17-14 right now.
Derek Carr is average. But the thing is, as I'm watching this game and I'm looking, when the Falcons, there's a couple of plays that always stand out in my head. On the play that Dak Prescott fumbled, they overloaded the right side.
Yeah.
And the way it's supposed to be, Zeke has got the outside. It's supposed to have the outside guy. The second guy, the tackle's supposed to get. And the tackle just looked so confused. He comes around, goes through. The second one, I'll remember on one of the pass rushes, I think Matty Ice stepped up in the pocket because they didn't keep their rush lane integrity. And by that, I mean it's this. Your ends, their job is outside contain. Don't let anything get past you. Get up the field. Put as much pressure as you can on them, which is great. D-Law, although got supposedly hurt his knee, had 26 snaps. Thus far, to me, D-Law has taken steps back in the last year and 2 games.
Yes, he has.
Okay, we had Robert Quinn kind of step up, but Robert Quinn wasn't a great run-stopping guy. He was great at getting upfield, but here's the problem. If you've got 2 great edge rushers that are getting upfield, and you've got nothing coming up in the middle, or if those guys aren't taking their lane integrity, the quarterback just steps up.
Because this is my thing. Like, if you don't have Dak, then what you going to do?
What am I going to do?
No,
of the team?
What would the team do? Like, even if they were to make Dalton the starting quarterback, he's got less years ahead of him than he has.
And he's got no mobility.
Right. So, I mean, even if you draft a guy, we're not getting Trevor Lawrence because nobody's tanking the season.
Well, here's the thing that I think is kind of interesting. Okay.
Case closed. Dak, we back.
All of the things that they say about Dak Prescott, and even today, they're still talking about, well, they fell so far behind. Well, that wasn't necessarily Dak Prescott's fault. I mean, the 2 punts fake punts that we tried definitely put us in bad field position. The 3 turnovers put us in bad field position. We just started off bad. We were just fortunate that we had the worst choking dogs in the history of the NFL that we were facing. And have we seen Brethren in here tonight?
No. Drew Brees just got picked off.
Drew Brees, did he?
Yeah, he got about
Okay.
number 50.
Oh, he's a bum. Get rid of him.
I mean, Drew Brees won a Super Bowl because of Katrina, but
Okay.
I like that
Thus
one.
far,
That's
okay.
fan logic for you.
Okay, so thus far, I'm gonna guess on this, but Dak Prescott's got about in 2 games, about 750 yards, 2
Nope.
passing TDs,
No interceptions.
0 interceptions, and 3 rushing TDs. Now I know what people will say. Well, he's only got 2 touchdown passes, but he's averaging like 375 yards passing a game.
And don't forget Zeke's rushing touchdowns too.
Right. So the thing about this offense, Glenn Arrington, thank you much for that super chat. The thing about this offense is this, and this is where I need to get my shirt out. The Hydra, right? The Hydra, the multi-headed beast, the mythical beasts.
Yeah.
Okay, Hydra. If you don't know what it is, okay, because they
I
don't
know what
teach
it
shit.
is.
They don't teach shit in school anymore. Okay, it's Greek mythology. It was a creature that had like 5 heads. It's got one central head that's the big brains. That's Dak Prescott. But then it's got all these other heads that are out there, right? That'll kill you. They'll just grab you up, eat you, and you're done. Okay, so you got an Amari Cooper head here. You got a Zeke Elliott head here. You got a Michael Gallup head and butt here. Okay.
Gotta add the
You
butt.
got a CD Lamb, and CD Lamb, FYI, has got 175 yards receiving yards in 2 games. Just saying.
The first rookie in Cowboys history to have a 100-yard game
Yeah,
in the first 2 weeks of the season.
yeah.
So how
Right.
about that?
So that, and then now we got
All we're doing
Dalton.
is waiting for
Now
the
we got
touchdown.
Dalton Schultz. And see, here's the thing. Here's the thing about this. You know, you didn't have anybody get 200. You know, Zeke Elliott didn't rush for 200 yards. You know, CD Lamb didn't get 200 yards receiving. But you look at it across the board, you see about 70, 80 yards, 100 yards, all these yards. You got Blake Jarwin with 88. You got Zeke Elliott just under 100 rushing, plus the pass catching. You got CD with 100. You got Amari Cooper with it. This is how you kill people because the ball is. Who do we stop? Who do you try and stop on the offense?
And the threat of Dak running the ball is just.
Oh, well,
I
and
mean-
you know, this is.
And he's always going to get that opportunity because, again, you can't check everybody. You can't
Well-
double team everybody.
Here's the thing that I kind of wondered. Because Dak
Michael Serta.
is, I'm just wondering, what's up?
Dak is so disrespected by these ungrateful so-called Cowboy fans.
Okay.
There are so many
You just-
teams that wish they
okay.
had Dak. Yeah, that's right.
Sorry, Michael distracted me there for a second.
You're right about that.
Because now I forgot what my thought was here.
You're talking about the heads, the Hydra.
Yeah. Oh, but if you're a defensive coordinator with this offense, even though you had all these turnovers, and do you know, I'm going to give you an interesting stat here, E2.
Say it again.
440 times a team has scored 39 or more points and had no turnovers. Do you know how many times they won?
How many?
440. Until yesterday. So now
Well, you know, they should have a special category for the Falcons.
check off another record for the Dallas Cowboys.
They should have a special category for the Falcons. This particular team is known for choking. So whenever they have a big lead, never just give them the win.
All right, so let me
they'll-
go ahead. Let me go ahead. Okay, now, if instead of saying that this is just shit that was just lucky and doesn't ever happen, this is actually lightning striking twice.
And that doesn't happen, does it?
Because I know a guy who did this to the Dallas Cowboys with being behind even more
Mike
later
McCarthy.
in the game. Now, we were down by 20 points in the first quarter.
How ironic is that? The very coach that we have now did that to us, and he was 4-0 as the Packers coach coming into Dallas Cowboys.
Yeah. But we were down. Listen, we were up 26
And
to
won the
3.
Super Bowl,
26 to 3.
And came back
And
beat
lost to him. To Matt Flynn. I know.
that game, you know, we were known for like getting players paid.
Yeah.
We got Matt Flynn paid. We got
Claiborne paid.
Claiborne paid. Adrian Claiborne.
Yeah, we've got some people who get paid. But
Whenever you let Dak do his thing, that
you-
hurry up
you-
offense,
Oh my God.
he's dangerous.
Because he's not.
Ain't nobody stopping that.
It's because I'm not waiting for you, mother humpers. I know what the fuck I'm doing.
I know what I'm doing.
He's like.
But you don't understand. Even with these 2 games, I ain't scared of you, motherfucker. Way more than Garrett allowed him to do.
Well, the one thing that you can definitely say Mike McCarthy is not. He is.
I don't think we would have.
You don't understand.
Mike McCarthy's saying, you don't understand.
I ain't scared of you, motherfucker.
I ain't scared. He will try anything, anywhere. He has set the tone that I don't give a rat's ass.
Some of this is kind of too much.
It may be, but you know what? Now, but hold up. There may be a method to the madness, though, because now, forever, if you are playing against the Dallas Cowboys, what do you got to practice during the week?
Wow.
You got to practice us fake punting. That's something else other teams now have to defend. You got to think about it. Mike McCarthy might throw, because as they put it today, John Fossil said, that pass, my kicker, he's got a better arm than that. He did a little short, but next time I have confidence in him. And I was like, next time. I was like, what? He ain't scared about losing his job.
No.
So they're looking at it.
But we know that Mike McCarthy takes chances.
Without a doubt.
But you got to know when to do it. Now, those special team things, the only one
Jobu got his party on.
The
last
only one
night.
I don't agree with is the one that was the direct snap to Darian Thompson.
If
That's
you're
the
gonna
only
go
one
for,
I don't agree
if you're
with.
going to go for 4th
You
and
might
5,
as well have
I would have
kept
rather
Dak
had
on the
Dak
field.
and Zeke and them in there to try and do that.
But the other one was genius. If it would have worked,
If he had just put a little bit more air on,
if he would have put some air in there, and if C.J. Goodwin wouldn't have fallen on that play, oh man, that would have been nice.
he's the winner. Have to take chances.
And trust me, they're gonna do that again.
Oh,
They're gonna do that again. You're gonna
okay.
see that
So
a couple of more times.
now
this season.
back to our opponent. Now it's I know it's early in the week, but see, the Cowboys have their big practices Wednesday and Thursday. Friday's just a walkthrough.
Yeah.
And we're going to be going up to the Pacific North, where they don't have fans there, but they will be pumping in the noise. After seeing New England, because here's the thing about New England, I'm trying to decide: is
I
New
think
England
we're a better team than New England?
Huh?
As far as players.
Falcons? Well, see, here's the thing that's amazing about New England is it doesn't matter who they lose. Didn't they have like 9 players that said, "Nah, I'm good this year because of COVID"?
Yeah, they got Dante Hightower opted
Yeah.
out. Patrick Chung.
Yeah. I mean,
opted out.
key play. I mean, we're not talking about bench warmer. We're talking about key players.
Starters.
No, that was probably by design. Because New England does that stuff.
But see, here's the thing. I was saying to myself, okay, here's what New England was doing, that they were trying to save some money. Talking to guys, look, just take this year off. This year's going to be a wash and all that. We'll save some cap money. We'll make a big run next year and stuff. Enjoy your off season. But they ain't slowed down a bit. They had that's the rights. They could have won that game. They showed up and showed off. Cam Newton looks rejuvenated out there right now. And so does that say more about New England is actually a lot better than we think? Or are we saying that maybe Seattle isn't as good as we think? Now, Russell Wilson he's really good. He's really good. But they allowed them to score a whole lot of points.
You know what's funny?
What's funny?
And hear me out when I say this. I actually think that Dak and Russell Wilson are more alike than people think they are. And this is the reason why I say this. Go back and look at when Russell Wilson first got in the league, right?
Mm-hmm. When he was
He
basically
wasn't carrying
overlooked.
that team.
Well, he was overlooked too. Remember,
He was.
if you actually
He was.
look at the before the draft, what they said about Russell Wilson was, if you need a backup quarterback for a couple of games, he might be okay.
Yeah.
He was overlooked.
Yeah.
Nobody thought, because they had signed. Who did they sign? They signed somebody. Might have been Matt Castle. No, it wasn't Matt Castle. They signed somebody to a decent contract, and Russell Wilson beat him out.
Yeah.
And has never relinquished that job.
Nope.
But Russell was, and in fact, when I did my original Jobu video about Dak Prescott, I compared him to Russell Wilson.
Now, my point I was trying to make was, over the years and after he won that Super Bowl,
Mm-hmm.
I think that he just got better and better. And then they allowed him to have more control over what's going on in that offense. And I think that Dak, minus the Super Bowl, I think that Dak is, year 5, is becoming that type of Russell Wilson type of player. Meaning, taking more control of the offense, being that leader, And that's
Oh,
the
Stewart said
comparison.
Matt Flynn. They had signed Matt Flynn to be the starter, and Russell Wilson. Thank you, Stewart. Thank you. I appreciate that.
They did sign Matt Flynn.
Right, and they thought he was going to be the starter,
Yeah.
and Russell Wilson, who
Beat him
was
out.
their 3rd-round draft pick,
Yeah.
and he's going to be our backup, beat him out, and everybody's like, but you're benching Matt Flynn for a 3rd-round draft pick, but it works out sometimes. The thing about it, though, is if you look at Russell Wilson's numbers, his first 3 years, I don't think he threw over 3,300 yards because they had that defense that was number one total defense of taking the football away.
What
That
happened to
makes
Matt
all the
Flynn?
difference.
He just silently just slide out of the league.
Well, he kicked our ass and got paid.
was
got
like,
paid to
all
go to
right,
Seattle.
I'ma head on
David
out.
Pudo.
Punillo.
Do you think the comments about Dak and about Dalton when Dak got checked out were taken out of context? I didn't really. Okay, we saw. Did we see him on our channel when Dak got hurt? Some of the comments.
Yeah. They were like hoping that he was going to get hurt because
Or they were hoping that Andy Dalton was going to come in and play really well and take over, and then see, we told you Dak is nothing but a backup.
So as we talk about quarterbacks, we talk about Russell Wilson, we talk about Dak Prescott, we talk about Cam Newton.
Mm-hmm.
Things ain't looking too well for Carson Wentz there.
Oh, Cam.
Even Eagle fans are starting to like, all right, we gotta do something about this Carson Wentz thing.
Well, here's what's funny, man.
And I actually think it was smart that they got Jalen Hurts.
So, somebody was saying about Cam Newton. I'd take Dak Prescott over Cam Newton too because I think Dak is a better passer, and Dak is a lot younger. But here's the thing: Cam had 397 yards yesterday, 1 TD, 1 interception, 94 rating. The week before, he had 107 rating, and he had 2 rushing TDs. I mean,
Philly said he was fat and needed glasses. I can't.
What you mean? Philly was.
He said he
Yeah. Well, see, you were here. You were here when I because remember because normally when the Cowboys when the Cowboys lost last week, okay, to the Rams and the Eagles did, Philly 500 is like, oh, misery loves company. Yeah, we're in the same boat. I'm like, yo, bro, we ain't in the same boat. You lost to a team with no name after being up by 17.
Look at Las Vegas.
No.
If you look at the standings, the Giants are number 4.
No, the Eagles have to be because they lost a game in the division. A division loss. Okay, all right.
Not what NFL standings.
Well, they just want to put the Washington team down there. But regardless, they have a loss in the division, which you do not want to. Which means right now you're losing a tiebreaker. But
here.
talking to Philly 500, I've never heard him so depressed before.
Oh, he was real.
He was just so cool. I was like, and
I'm all right, Mark.
I wanted to give him hell, but I was like, I can't kick a man with. But I should have.
Don't be sad because EDP.
But he was like on my stream. He's like on my post game. Carson Wentz put on like 30 pounds, and they were talking about how great it was. He said, to me, he's a fat ass and can't move anymore. And I was like, are you saying, Carson, where's the fitness now, Wentz? Oh, yeah. So, Philly 500 is definitely going through some changes right now. He's...
And you look at how things are shaped, and this is the reason why I said the Cowboys are going to get better and better as the season goes along, as other teams in the division are going to falter at some point. Now, the Washington team is still up in the air right now.
Uh-huh.
Their defense is great, but their offense can't match because their defense can't hold up but for so much. Your offense has to produce, and if your offense isn't producing, you're going to have a game like with that Cardinals game. We talk about our offensive line. Actually, we're not that bad compared to what the Giants are going through right now, what the Eagles are going through right now.
Yeah.
I still think that our offensive line, even with those deficiencies, and I said this on my channel earlier, those guys that we have, those young guys, Terrence Steele, Brandon Knight, it's good that they're getting this game experience. It's good that they're going against these great pass rushers. You know why? Because it's making them better. They're learning from mistakes.
Right.
And then whenever you get in a situation where Tyron is out again or Lyle is out again, whoever on that line is out, these guys can come right in and do something for you. And that's my take on it.
All right. So you're feeling okay with
I mean,
with the line.
we'll get Cam Irving back at some point.
Well, the question is,
Lyle will be back after next week.
will they sign Ron Leary? Because we know he's in COVID
He's supposed to be getting signed between. They're probably going to sign him tomorrow because Tuesdays is the Cowboys off day, so they normally do their workouts then. They're looking at him, and I think they're getting another tackle too. I forgot his name, but it's one guy that played under Mike McCarthy with the Packers. So they're getting the old Packer offensive tackle that's out there too.
Yeah, they would sign the practice squad.
Yeah. Well, they got Alex Light too, but
I'm saying you got 6 spots. If they're not filled, you put them in the practice squad and call them up when you need.
Yeah, and see, I love what they're doing with their acquisitions and what they're doing. This team know what they're doing. Will McClay knows what he's doing.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I understand.
I tell you what,
understand.
though.
You got a new staff like this. It takes time to mesh, and that ain't no excuse. That's what it is. That's real life.
But you know how Cowboy fans were, man. Yesterday,
Cowboy fans gotta chill, man.
If you know what,
they gotta relax.
Even though we pulled it out, I still got people that are talking about how bad Dak Prescott, man. We fell behind. Because just right now we got 15 comeback victories since 2016, which is tied for the NFL lead in that time. 15 comeback victories. And people are saying, it's because Dak Prescott stinks. He gets us in trouble and then has to come back to win. It's just like, why? It's like, why?
Lord.
It's like, why do I deal with it?
They don't give him no credit.
Do you understand the words that are coming out of my mouth?
They just don't understand the words that are coming out of my mouth. All right, so here's what we're going to do. We're going to go ahead and do the drawing, all right, for the Dak Prescott shirt. It's over here, right here. All right? Now, here's what we's doing. Originally, we drew this last week, okay? DT won it. But the rules are, and whoever wins, you've got until the end of, until midnight tomorrow night to claim it.
DT was in the chat tonight.
I know DT was, but there's a story behind it.
Oh, okay.
Okay? You know the story.
Yeah.
Okay, so DT was tied up because he was dealing with his nephew who got COVID, went back to school in Texas, literally in August, and within 2 weeks was fighting for his life and was given a 50-50 chance of living. He's had lung surgery and everything else. He's in a coma, and he's doing better, but it's going to be a long road. So there's a GoFundMe that's out on there, and I actually have it in the description. And so, he sent me an email. He said, "Hey, man, I understand the rules and all that. I was tied up. My nephew was sick and everything else. So, no worries about that." So what we're doing is, from the proceeds from the super chats, we're going to be making a donation to his GoFundMe page to try and help him out. So that's why this is still here. So the rules are, we're going to pick a name. Juan's in there again. We're going to pick a name again tonight. You have until midnight tomorrow night to claim it, or else it will go back for drawing again. All right? Michael Anthony Fitness. Can I get you to grab? Can I get you to make a pick again?
What do you mean again? When was the last time I picked? I was like, maybe a week ago.
I brought you in this world, son. I'll take you out.
Oh, Lord, don't do that.
Wait a minute, did you put them all in there? Where's the little bucket? Oh, damn. I gave you. You've been putting all the ones in there tonight in there, huh?
Well, that's tonight. I mean,
they're supposed to be.
Shit. Mike.
I gave. Yeah, that. Okay.
Well, that was from just yesterday.
That was all the ones for the Dak Prescott one.
Okay.
Wait.
So here's what we'll do. We'll do a drawing for Dak Prescott out of that one, and then I have another one that's over here. What we'll do is we'll combine all the rest of them. It's not a Dak Prescott one. I think that one. Wait, hold on. Let me see what. Not Jalen Smith. I don't know that anybody wants Jalen right now. Billy Joe Dupree.
Jalen Smith's not the problem.
Okay.
I love Jalen.
So what we'll do.
I want a Jalen jersey.
Here's what we'll do. Okay, because I want to make sure. I don't want people to say you cheated me. Okay, we'll draw Dak out of that, and we'll draw Billy Joe Dupree out of that. How about that? So we'll give 2 winners tonight. 2 winners. Okay? That's my fault. And that's what happens when you show up at Broke Ass Media 30 minutes before the show.
You never know what you're gonna get.
Okay. All right. And the name is? Can you read my chicken scratch? Is it my chicken scratch?
None. Jalen Smith. That's what we want.
Oh, yeah, that's his chicken scratch.
That's not mine.
Who? Aiden Bajings? Let me change. Look. AIDENBEJINES. Oh, look. Oh, I'm going to put this on the community tab, okay? He's our winner chicken dinner. Maybe that's Rashid's handwriting. No.
That's not my handwriting.
Yeah, you know what? It's probably Rashid from
Rashid.
yesterday before you got here.
That's Rashid.
Yeah, that's Rashid. So Aiden Bejines, okay?
That doesn't even sound right.
I tried not to laugh.
Well, how do you pronounce Jines?
I don't know.
I don't know how to pronounce it, but I don't think it's like that.
BE, it's BE, and then
Put
JINES.
the J in there.
Huh?
Look, Crystal May said it said Crystal May.
Sorry, but no.
That's hilarious.
Okay. All right. Let's. Mike's digging deep. Mike's digging deep.
Good try, Crystal.
It's Crystal May.
It's Crystal May.
That's just how I spell it.
Right. I spell it like Aiden, but it's really Crystal.
No.
Look, I spell it like
Crystal
Aiden,
May.
but it's really Crystal.
Okay. So this one is
It's James.
James Brumbley.
No, it's pronounced
James
Joseph.
Brumbley
Joseph.
gets the
Hartley.
Billy Joe
Dang, still
Dupree.
Dang.
Okay, so
Hey,
James Brumbley, bumbling, stumbling. James Brumbley
Crystal May, it's your birthday?
is Billy Joe Dupree. Aiden Bajines, okay? Why y'all gotta keep making? You know I can't pronounce shit.
That's the way you said it. Brian Greasy.
See, it says Crystal May, Mark. It's my birthday.
Happy birthday, Crystal May.
Well, Crystal, email me and I'll send you. I'll send you a glass. Okay, I'll send you a glass and I'll send you a Jobu mask. How about that? Okay, does that help? Damn, I wanted that. Which one did you want, Joseph? The Dak Prescott or the Billy Joe Dupree? Wait a minute,
Give me the small one.
Joseph. All the stuff you got.
Right.
Joseph, if I had your stuff, I'd throw my stuff away.
No,
okay, seriously.
Joseph got all the good stuff.
Joseph, okay, the football guy. Joseph, seriously.
D-Link with
If
the
I
super
had
chat.
your stuff, I'd throw my stuff away.
No, you don't.
Seriously, what? Mike's like, yeah.
Oh, it's their
Mike's like, throw it away towards me.
it's their anniversary too? Wow. Her and Mike J.
Oh, Mike J.
Mike J's good.
It's your anniversary.
Are y'all married? Are they married?
Yeah. It's our anniversary.
How many years? How many years?
How many years? How many years?
How many years y'all married?
I mean, they had kids, I think.
Baja. Thanks,
I
Paul.
mean, he's old enough to-
Where's Jason Witten? Where's Witt?
What does he have?
Where's
Two catches?
Gold
On the,
Jacket
does he
Witt?
have 2 catches yet on the year?
No.
Look, Harv said.
Look.
Look, Harv said, take Mark the Pinky's hot dog and get the Mark special.
Oh, see, you had to start that, didn't you? You had to start that.
Yo, that every game day. No, that's
ready.
so. First of all, that's our inside thing now. You know that, right? So every game day, if we lose, we're going to Pinky's afterwards to get some hot dogs. The Mark special.
You know what?
About the inside.
I see 2020 vision after week.
6 years?
Oh, hold
Wow,
on, wait.
congrats.
2020 vision. Eagle fan up there says after week 3, the Eagles will be 1-2 like the Cowboys. Here's what I got to say to that.
I can see him in the game.
I fire Howard. Fucking fire. Motherfucker! Stupid motherfucker!
I'm surprised they put
What an idiot!
Marinelli defense over.
What an idiot! Dallas has Amari Cooper and Gallup, but we don't need a receiver. Are you kidding me? I don't want Justin Jefferson. He's ass. He's stupid. I fire his ass. fire his ass. I mean, Howie's got to be stupid. What are you doing? You just let Dallas take him.
I love it. I love it. I love it.
You.
82.
Somebody, Boozer, you said you never got your shot glass.
Nelson Aguilar plays.
Are you a channel member, not a subscriber? If you become a channel member, you get the shot glass. I didn't see a star or anything besides your name. If you were a channel member and you didn't get it and you sent me an email, let me know. But Eric Boozer, that's it, Eric Boozer. If you were a channel member, you should have like a star or a Jobu or something besides your name. So that's how you actually become a channel member. There's a link in the description to become a channel member, or you go to my home screen and say join. If you click the join button, that's how you get the shot glasses. As much as I wish I could send 31,000 shot glasses out, this brother ain't got that kind of money. You know, I got a, like Dak Prescott, I got a day job. So E2, what you got going on your channel, man?
I'm working on that membership thing. My laptop was acting up on my angle chance, but I'm gonna get it done this week before my live stream. Though I will do that. But I already told them about it on my live stream about my memberships and stuff.
Okay.
I'm trying to do a special video. I'm going to be doing for my memberships. I'm not a boss like Mark, so I don't have
what?
I don't have stuff to give away. But I will be doing member only live streams, talking about mental health and personal stuff about life, and kind of get in touch with the family, kind of like how you were doing with your Zoom calls. But I'm doing that with my membership live streams.
You so crazy.
Yeah. It's almost like it's like a family. You know how we're a family, Dallas Cowboy fans.
Are we? Are we really a family?
Yeah, we're supposed to.
Because some of these ones, man, some of the venom that I get, man, I got some people that are always that are, they tell me I'm the worst. I'm not a real Cowboy fan, first of all, and I'm the reason why the Cowboys are. I keep jinxing the Cowboys.
You know who's actually saying that?
Who?
Philly fans. They're not Cowboy fans that's telling you that. And if they are, I don't know if they're really Cowboy fans.
Okay. If you say so.
We's a family, guys.
All right, so we got a lot of work to do, though.
We do.
We're happy that we got this victory.
We're a dysfunctional fan.
But
we'll get it together.
Where do you see our biggest area that we need work on?
Defensive line.
I think they just need time to work together. I think that's the biggest problem. It's not a matter of not having guys on there. I think the problem is that everybody is new and they're changing and evolving the defense.
Yeah.
And I'm worried about D-Law. I don't know what's happened with D-Law. They keep trying to convince us.
So I don't know.
Yeah, well, they keep.
You know what else it is too?
What?
And a lot of people don't realize that they changed what he did. He's not in a 3-point stance anymore.
Yeah, he is standing up now.
Yeah, he's standing up. So a lot of people don't understand that. It may sound minuscule when you look at it. Oh well, it should make a difference whether he.
Do you understand?
I got a new member. Who's the new member?
Mouth?
I can't. It kind of blends in. I can't read it.
It did blend in.
Can you see that? I can't read it.
Hold on, let me go back.
No, well, I pulled it up on my screen. I can't. Is that Joseph? That looks like Joseph's thing.
I can't even see it. It looks like Joseph Heatherly.
Okay.
I think it's Joseph Heatherly.
Okay. Joseph, thank you.
It's because he's a moderator too, so it shows up in the blue and it didn't. Yeah.
Oh, is that
Thank
what?
God for his logo.
Oh, is that what the blue is?
Yeah,
The blue is moderator. You didn't know that?
Yeah.
Damn, Mark.
I thought that meant they were a true blue Cowboy fan.
Are you freaking serious,
I didn't.
Mark? You didn't know that the blue meant they were moderators?
It never. I always look at the wrench. I never. It never. I'm colorblind. No.
You're not colorblind. Such a liar, Mark.
No, I'll be honest.
you lying, Mark?
I never noticed that it was blue before.
So what it is.
Oh, just said it's
blue
embarrassing.
and
I
then it
thought I
has
was
the
a
wrench
member.
behind it.
Well, shout out to Joseph Heatherly, who is now a member.
If you're a channel member.
I don't even have a shot glass over here. We've been doing so many shows on the outside, and anybody who's in here who was here yesterday, thoughts on you? Do you see what just came in here?
Oh, Burgundy and gold.
Burgundy and gold up in here.
Oh, dang.
Lord.
Y'all still have one for this week.
Did they cut Jason
I'm
Witten?
so stupid as a stupid does.
Mark, you're a liar. What am I a liar about?
Crazy?
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
What?
You know what today is?
What did I lie about? But okay. So we were doing yesterday's live stream. Okay, no, serious question before we get out of here. Yesterday's live stream was I mean, watch it. You not even paying attention to the stream, man. You watching football here, man.
I am.
We watched 3 games yesterday and carried on a conversation with the fans. You only got one.
Was that not enough for you?
What? Look, you got 1 game on here and you done lost focus. What's wrong with you, man?
Looking for Jason Witten.
Yeah,
I thought you went to school for broadcast.
I did.
Oh, did they teach you to go ahead and leave the broadcast in the middle of it?
They did not teach me that.
Oh, man. Okay.
Thank you for calling me out, Mark. I appreciate
I'm just saying.
Now I'm embarrassed.
Okay. Colorblind mind.
Right.
Okay. Yesterday, I need some input on yesterday's live stream. Okay, Kyle, and make sure you Kyle, make sure you email me.
Lowly.
Let me make sure. Let's see. Make sure you email anybody who came channel members. Okay, Joseph, I got yours. I already know your address. Email me at cowboysmark94gmail so that way I can get your shot glass. Thoughts on yesterday's live stream? Was covering 3 games too much? Was it too much?
Drink, Lola.
Anybody?
No, it was actually dope. It was dope as hell.
We're doing the same thing for the 1 o'clock hour too.
1 o'clock. There's the Giants, the Eagles, and the Washington team are all playing at the same time. So we could do a live stream on that, and then we have the prime time game at 4 o'clock. The Cowboys. E2, it looked too much for you? Too much?
Well, I'm not gonna be here at 1 because I'll probably be dropping my son off.
Okay, all right. Well, I'll get Rashid to play second fiddle.
We need Rashid to give his reaction to his team imploding.
Yeah.
Because they're technically at the end.
Because that was kind of funny seeing
I'll be here
him.
for the game, but
Okay. All right, so hell no. Jobu Network, it was great, Mark. Love the stream. All right, shout out to Tony. Thank you. Jobu, let's see. But Amy loved it because I can get past the camo. Okay. You love the coverage. All right, so what we'll probably do next Sunday is we'll be doing 8 hours of streaming.
Eric
Good Lord.
Boozer.
We will be, in effect, your red zone for the NFC East then.
That's all we do is NFC.
That's what we'll do.
Unless they play really late.
We'll be the red zone for the NFC East.
It's going to be NFC East.
Yeah, because you mean there's other teams?
Right.
Yeah, whoever we play.
Well,
all right.
We're getting all types of disrespect. They call them the least, and we ain't nothing.
Well, I got to tell you guys, I am worn out.
I'm tired too.
I'm tired, boss.
I don't know how I'm gonna drive home tonight.
Dude, I just drove 250 miles.
I know. And
came in here. I'm a member now. Eric, you email me at cowboysmark94@gmail so that way I can get you your shot glass. We got some racks of stuff that we're working on right now. Tailgate members, make sure if you're a tailgate member, you say, hey, don't forget I'm a tailgate member.
And your address.
And your address, okay? Because we're going to come looking for you. We're going to come looking for you.
There's still like 5 people that have emailed.
Dan the Man, I got Eric Boozer. Oh, wait, who else became a member? I got Joseph Heatherly.
Lowly.
Kyle Lowly.
I already got him.
Okay, Kyle Lowly came a super fan. Oh, a super fan. Super fan. Okay. And Michael Anthony. We got a Michael Anthony Chavez. So wait a minute. How you pronounce that? Caesar? How you pronounce that last name?
Cesares.
Okay, you know what? I'm glad you got it because I would butcher the hell out of that. So, Michael, thank you for becoming a Mojo crew member as well. So make sure.
And not MAF, but MAC.
It looked like Caesar something, and I don't know how to put the rest.
Cesares.
Caesar Z. I don't. Okay.
Cesares.
You know I'm colorblind and I can't pronounce.
You're not colorblind.
I'm something. Oh, got another one.
Dyslexic.
Okay. Well, that I am. Okay. I can't read.
You can read. You're just dyslexic. It just looks different to you.
You know, it was Dexter Manley, then it was me.
Dexter Manley. That you talk about an animal.
Good night, everybody. All right, everybody, grab your shot glass. I don't have mine because, you know what? We've been using the outdoor set so much.
I know
that And I got here late, didn't have a chance to get set up. I apologize that I screwed up the stuff here, but here we are at Broke Ass Media. We got to do better. I got to do better. But I appreciate everybody. Thank you for the thumbs up. Thank you for the subscriptions. Thank you for the channel members. And thank you for being here. And thank you guys for all the support. Remember, Aiden Bajines won Dak Prescott, and James Brumley, Brumbley, got the bill. Man, stop making fun of me. I'm going to come over there and smack you. You know what? I brought him into this world, but I'll take you out too, okay?
Right. Clearly.
All right, get your shot glass ready.
Clearly.
It's not even funny.
You're the only one.
It's like the refrigerator was like, I kept thinking about Mike feels I'm like, Mike, why you just walk right past the camera? I was like, what? I was like, what the fuck? I'm like, why? Be safe going out there, Jet. Everybody, thank you all for being here, and I don't have a shot glass. The Cowboys will make you drink. Although if I drink this, I know I'll be knocked out and won't make it upstairs in my bed. But I appreciate all you guys. Keep the faith. We're 1-1, and we've got 14 more opportunities to prove that we belong in the playoffs. I'll see you guys, but it's time to turn out the lights.
The party's over. They say that all good things must end. Call it a night. The party's over. And tomorrow and next year starts the same old thing again.
I'm so tired. Oh, damn. Good night.